Alright, fuck it. I think I make a video. I think I made my video for it. Anyway, uh, shit. I want to talk about racism and shit. I guess might as well. Cause I be seeing a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Do you experience racism on a day-to-day basis, like myself? Prejudiceness and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like myself. No. Yeah. And maybe you understand how it feels, especially. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying, black people specifically, or people who identify with the term black. Um, and then anybody else in between, because everybody gets some form of racism, prejudiceness. Uh, you ever wonder why people are racist? It's like, have you ever wondered why people? How can a group of people collectively come to the conclusion that another group of people are just not a good group of people? Like, how does one individual or a group of individuals determine that another group of individuals, um, how does one determine that another group of individuals is I guess I don't know, bad? I mean shit. It's like, say I came to Mexico. Say the president Bush went to Mexico, or President or the dude Trump, Donald Trump, took his ass to Mexico, right? Stayed out there for a week, 2 months, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to know the people and shit. And then he comes back to America and tells everybody in America that Mexicans are lazy, good for nothings type shit. And then from that point on, everybody in the world takes that viewpoint on Mexicans just because Donald Trump said it, with no real evidence to prove it, no nothing to really back it up, no explanations as to why he feels that way. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he just doesn't like Mexicans, and then anybody who follows him or respects him or whatever the fuck they with him, they just automatically take on that same concept, that same way of thinking, without even thinking about it. They just automatically believe him because he said it and he's been to Mexico and they haven't. I honestly have never cared about race until these recent years. Like, I have gave two shits about race in my entire life until recently. And I feel like that's part of the media's fault. Obviously, everybody knows that the media loves race play. But it was just a question that ran across my mind. You know, been getting a few nasty looks today for some apparent reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm black. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm dark skinned. Because all black people don't catch hell for no reason. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just always wonder, like, what the fuck? It's like, how does a rumor type shit, how does an opinion spread so motherfucking far without even a fucking, just like, I know the answer to this question, you know what I'm saying? I just want other people, or whoever might come across this video, whoever the fuck is watching, especially, man, man, fuck it, man, y'all can keep on whatever, because I don't know how to get rid of it, so it is what it is. But how can one opinion, like, just move a whole nation just like that real quick? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, it's the television, because once you say something on TV where millions of people can hear you or see you say it or whatever the fuck, if you can get one message out to millions of people at one time, then 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are gonna start believing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how people work. Asians, I guess. Might as well. Shit. I still don't know much about Asian individuals. I do still like Asians more than I like most individuals. As far from what I know, you know what I'm saying? From my own experience and shit. But they catch hell too. They don't catch as much hell, but they got, you know what I mean, opinions about them that they know that aren't facts. Yet nobody ever goes to those individuals and asks those individuals, or nobody ever goes into those individuals' environments and tries to understand what it is that those people are going through, why they have to live the way they live, why they have to make the decisions they have to make, why. All motherfuckers do is hear some shit and believe it. They don't do no research. They don't read shit. I have not read a book from cover to cover my entire life, yet I know more than most motherfucking people in this world. And when you say something to these people out of the ordinary, they look at you like you're crazy. Instead of getting on Google, because you can Google any fucking thing, whether it's because there's a lot of bullshit out there too, but whether it's true or false, you're gonna find some fucking information. But you don't even go look for it. Yet you have an opinion about some shit you have absolutely nothing. You know absolutely nothing about. Fucking, how does that work in your mind? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to offend you, but no shit like that. But it's just the fact of the matter is, and I do this shit myself. You know what I mean? Because I'll try to judge a situation based off shit that I know from my own past experiences and shit. And usually, more recently than ever, I've been wrong repeatedly. So I'm learning my lesson about that, doing my own research. I don't know. It's just some shit I had felt like saying, because it's like, it don't matter what you say yesterday or what you do yesterday, because nobody's gonna care about anything but what you do today or the next day. Everybody always trying to figure out or looking for you to do something completely different every day. And the sad part is that they spending too much time looking at you to do what they want you to do, when you ain't worried about, just like, I mean, I'm talking about racist. I mean, I need to explain that better. My bad. I ain't been outside the country, so I don't really know what's really going on outside the country. But from what I've seen on TV, if you look at Mexico and what they going through, don't nobody stop to ask why. Like, I mean, you know what? It might be the fact that most people don't have a reason to ask why, because the first time they hear about it on television, they always get an explanation for it from television. So it's like, at that point, nobody feels the need to answer and ask any questions. Oh, why are they going through all that? And then somebody on TV says, oh, this political issues. Oh, okay. And you just leave it alone. You know what I mean? And then Donald Trump get on TV and insults in the entire fucking race on national television, and everybody has something to say, but nobody has something to say because they gave a fuck. Everybody has something to say because they wanted to get their opinion out. 9 times out of 10, when he said it, it was planned. This is television, nothing on TV. Anyway, like, they knew people were gonna react to it. They knew how you were gonna react to it, because people always react to the same shit the same way. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't really dwell into politics. I don't really know much about politics. I see what I see on TV whenever I see it. And it's like, you know, there's a lot of shit going on that I personally can't do shit about. Do Europeans deal with racism? Do y'all deal with racism? Like, I mean, I ain't left Texas but a couple times, so I know it's Europeans don't deal with racism in Texas. So, but is it any other country or is it any other state in America where Europeans actually deal with racism? She mad as fuck. My bad. I cut you off. But yeah, is it anything like? Cause I read an article some months ago saying that Europeans suffer from racism more than anybody in America. I was like, well, I said I think it was a survey or some shit, and a third of college students in certain colleges, I don't remember, feel like they get treated worse than black people. So I was like, what the fuck? Where the fuck do you live at? Like, not to find any amusement in this shit, but this is some shit that I would really not like to see, but it's like Europeans get the shit in too. That's fucked up. It's just another reason to not blank to look away from race as an issue, because looking at it as an issue is creating the issue in itself.